Hey guys, NC Flyer 79 with another unboxing video. This one is a little bit different. So normally I do unboxing videos and different videos on my RC Warbirds. This time thought I'd do one on my other hobby, which is building plastic model kits. So probably seen some other videos. I've also, along with flying RC, there's my Seagull Models 50cc FW190 and my 50cc Seagull Models P47 Thunderbolt repainted. Also love to build plastic models. My dad got me into this whenever I was tiny and still love it to this day. I have a lot of these 1/32 scale model kits. I really like this size because of my shelves at work. I can really display them, and I think people like them, and I love building them. I love the scale of these because you can get a lot more detail than you can on the 1/48. So, but anyway, yep, this is it, and hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, I know it's a little bit different. It's not a RC, but anyway, I picked this up at megahobby.com. It was on sale. I got it for $29.99. It was normally about, I want to say it was about 55, 60, 70 bucks, best I remember, something like that. So I got it on Black Friday. So been looking forward to building a 32nd scale Hellcat. Hellcat's one of my favorite planes. So anyway, it's enough of that. Let's go dive right into it. Again, apologize for the camera work. I am not a master when it comes to this stuff, so bear with me. So let's see what we can do here with this. There we go. Now I got it off. The models that again, of the 1/32 scale. This is a Trumpeter. This will be my 4th Trumpeter kit that I have built of a different plane. I've put together a P47 Razorback and a 109, I think. And now, actually, this is gonna be my 3rd one. Now this one. But anyway, I really like Trumpeter. They have a lot of detail, very little flashing and stuff, which we'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, here's the box art. There's the 2 schemes you can do. Commander McCampbell, Alex Vrasu, I think how you say his name, in the USS Intrepid. I'm going to be doing Vrasu's. Also, too, this is one of his earlier schemes. He had another scheme that had, right around in here, he had, I can't remember the graphic name, but anyway, I'm going to be doing that one. So I might be getting some aftermarket details or decals for this thing. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see what we can find. But anyway, that's that. Other side shows you some of the details. I know it's upside down. Bear with me. But it gives you a little fact right there about the Hellcat, all that good stuff. So, all right, put that right there. All right, here we go. I don't know if any of you guys build plastic models or not. Like I said, I love it. My dad got me into this as a kid, and I've just eaten it up ever since. So here we go. All right, here, this is engine, which is the R2800 Pratt & Whitley, which was on the Corsair and the P47. Phenomenal motor, definitely my favorite motor. I'm a firm believer that all Warbirds should have radials. Not a big P51 fan or anything like that, except for a 109 and a Stuka. I don't mind those, but I love World War II radio birds. But anyway, you can look at the detail here. Looks good. Across through there is the top of the cylinders, everything. So a lot of people, I don't know if you guys build models, but there's a lot of people that's probably going, oh my God, how are you going to do this? But it's really not that bad. I love doing it. It's relaxing to me. You don't get in a rush. If you're in a rush to do something like this, you're not going to do it. You might as well just give up because it's not going to work out. But let's see what we got here. This looks like, oh, this thing comes with a little cart that tows the plane around. So if you wanted to do a diorama with this, you can. So that looks like that's some of the parts for that. I'm sure there's some other parts on here as well. I don't know if I'll be doing that or not. Probably not, to be honest. That's cool and all, but this is going to sit right next to my Hellcat and my Zero on my shelf at work. So, all right, here's the, now we're getting into some of the bigger ones. Here is the detail. You can tell, wow, this is a really nice kit. I love Trumpeter kits. They do such nice work on their molds. These are all recessed, and so, which is going to be perfect because whenever I do a black wash on this thing, it's going to pick up all these little details, which is what I like. I don't go crazy weathering my planes. I don't like them to look new, but I don't like them to look completely worn out either. So I usually just do some light exhaust staining, a little bit of gun staining, and usually a black wash and a little bit of chipping and a little bit of sun fade here and there, and that's about it. So, but you can tell the detail on this thing is awesome. There's no flashing, typical Trumpeter quality. You can see all the pieces here. Everything's numbered right. Nothing's loose. Everything's on the tree good. Yeah, this thing is going to be a baby doll when it's finished. It's going to take me a while. This is not something that you knock out in a few days. If you're used to building RC ARFs and you're wanting to start doing model kits, this thing takes a lot longer than a model kit to do. So just a heads up, I would not recommend something like this for a first-time modeler. I mean, you could do it, but I would honestly go like, I would go to like Hobby Lobby or somewhere and get like a 1/48 scale model kit of some kind made by like Revell or something, and try that first to make sure you really like it to warm up with. So here's the bottom, the gear. Again, look at all the nice panel line, rivet detail. I think this thing has the option for folding wings. I'm not real sure. I'll have to go through the instruction sheet and take a look and see. I think it does, which would be pretty cool. I'll probably make those functional if they are, so if I ever display it or need room, I can always put one wing up, leave one down, or something like that. My 1/32 scale Corsair didn't have folding wings. Actually, it did, but it was the old Revell kit. And it was a great kit. It went together fine, but the folding wing mechanism did not work that great on it, and I was not about to attempt to do that because I had a feeling as soon as you tried to do it one or two times it would break, so I just made them permanently in place. It's prop, spinner, looks like side view mirrors here. I'm not real sure what that is. We'll have to get to it. But detail is phenomenal though. Very impressed so far. This reminds me of the 1/32 scale P-47 Razorback that I built for my World War II buddy Ed Cottrell, who was a P-47 pilot in World War II during the Battle of the Bulge. He's 101. He'll be 102 this January. You'll never know it, but anyway, here's the top of the wing. This is the kind of detail I like with a 1/32 kit. You don't get a lot of this kind of detail with 48s, or at least the ones I have it. Some of you guys may have seen it better, but like here, you know, you're going to be able to see the machine guns, the 350 cals. There's right here where the belt shows them feeding in there. Pretty sweet. Lots of detail. You get down here and you've got rudder, elevators, looks like some flaps, all that good stuff. A lot of people don't like these 1/32 scale because they think that it takes up too much room, and they do. They're definitely not as easy to display as they are 48. But if you've got a place to display them like I got, they're pretty awesome. So, but yeah. Hope I'm not boring you guys with this video. What is that right there? Is that on the back or? Oh, it's just a reflection. I thought there might be some imperfections on that elevator half there, but it's not. It's just the bag there. But yeah, you can see the detail in there. Looks great. This thing's gonna be a real baby doll to get together. This is something else I like about Trumpeter. They give you a lot of these extra little details here, and let me see if I can get this off here without, here we go, let's see what we got in here. Yeah, this is what I like about the 30 seconds kit. There's a cowl, so whenever you detail and paint your motor and everything up, you're not going to completely cover it so you can never be seen. You can actually, you can put this on and make the whole thing visible. Some guys do a little bit different. I've seen guys that they don't care, that they don't really detail their motors out. They build it, of course, and paint it, but they don't go crazy. They just go ahead, put this on and paint it right over. You'll never know it was clear. I've seen other guys that will do what I may do and tape right down through here, maybe paint this side completely, and then over here leave this side clear, so whenever the model's on display you can see it. Look in here and see all the engine detail, which I think is very cool myself. You know, it just depends on what you like, you know. Some guys might really like that finished model look, and that's cool if you do. But I really like I think the Pratt & Whitney is, or the engine of any model kit is just as important as the outside, even though it's inside. And it really shows the detail and the size, so I will definitely probably be leaving some of this clear just to show off. So, but yeah, we got that. Let's see what else we got in here. More clear parts. Canopies. Looks like the canopy might be able to be made open. These are cowl flaps right here. That's pretty cool. You can actually see how they work and see down past into it. So this actually looks like it may build straight. I'll have to look at the instructions. This looks like this may be not just a motor, but you might have clear parts all the way back to the cockpit area possibly, which would be amazing. And if so, you'll be able to see all of that nice fine detail back in there. So I don't know, I'll have to look at the instruction sheet and see. Anyway, there's that. The front windshield, instrumentation, side windows. What is that right there? I'm not sure what that would be. I'll just have to Google it or look at the instruction sheet. This might be a pilot backrest. Maybe it kind of looks like it, or it might just be another clear part of the canopy. I don't know. I'll have to Google it and see. Tires. These are actually real rubber tires. They're not just plastic look-alike tires. They're, let's see if the camera will pick this up. These are actually treaded. Wow, yeah, these are actually treaded tires. Let's see, what do they say on the side of them? Let me move the camera here, guys. I don't say anything on the side of them, but yeah, so looks like you got a rubber tail wheel too. So again, I guess that's what that is. There's another one. I don't know. That's got to be what that is. Maybe. I could be wrong. But I don't know. Anyway, there's some rubber tires. In here, we got, this looks like a instrumentation. Which, honestly, that looks kind of bland, actually. I could be wrong, but that does not. Instrumentation looks kind of bland. I mean, it will work, but doesn't. I mean, it's kind of bland. There's some photo etched. What do we got here? Oh, those are seat belts. Very nice. Those look cool. You can get them, paint them up. They bend easy. You can fold them, make it look like the seat belts in the seat. It's little skill touches like this that really give a model that authenticity to it and really make one stand out. But so far, if this is the instrumentation, I'm not really impressed with it. It's pretty, I mean, I know you can't get real readouts on a model kit, but that looks about as basic as it gets. So don't know. Maybe there's, I don't know what that's for. This might be another option or something. But anyway, I'm gonna put all these back in. That's it for the clear parts. Let's get over here and go through the decals and the instruction sheet. So here's to see where this goes. While I'm getting this back together, I'm just not even going to bother putting that top. Let's set it up there. Something else too, guys. I don't know, as far as paint and stuff goes, I don't know what you guys use. I'm personally fond of these Vallejo Model Airs. That's what I like. Those and combination of some Tamiya paints. I find these Vallejos to be pretty much dead on. Like here's intermediate blue. It's going to be your lighter shade of blue here. That will be that. There's your US Sea Blue. That's going to be your navy blue. And then your, should be one in here called Insignia White somewhere. There it is, Insignia White. That's going to be for the bottom. So I really like these colors. They spray phenomenal. I have an Iwata Eclipse airbrush and love it. So, all right, this is the painting and marking guide here. So as you can see, the 3-color paint scheme on it. The bottom is white. Top of the wings, top of the surfaces are all white. And then when you get down to the sides, you have that intermediate blue. Man, this is going to be a gorgeous model when it's finished. It's going to take me a while though, so again, that's the secret. Here we go. This is Alex Vrasu's bird that I'm going to build. So this will be the scheme that it is. I don't know. This thing might build very easy, guys. I don't know. Most trumpeters go together with very little problems. I just probably jinxed myself saying that, but we'll see. Well, let's see. Yeah, this is going to be a nice kit, I think, though. I hope so, anyway. At least I got it on sale if it sucks. But I think it'll be good. Yeah, I really like that. But up here's like the clear parts of the cowl I was talking about, where if you paint this, it's all hidden, but I'm thinking this is all going to be open here with those clear parts, so you can see all your engine detail and stuff. So anyway, looks like your decal sheet and paint, and typical, they tell you the Mr. Hobby colors, you know, your zinc chromate, which is your interior, intermediate blue, we got that. NV blue, that's supposed to be navy, that's definitely a typo. Navy blue, which is the sea blue. So yeah, never used Mr. Hobbies. I'm sure they're probably fine. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Decals. Let's see what the decals look like. I'm always interested. Bear with me, guys. I'm having to do this one-handed here. All right. Decal sheet. Over. What in the world? Oh, it's got tape on it. No, I'm not going to tape that off. But it's just, there's your decals. You can kind of get an idea of them. That's Vrasu's up there. Looks like nice decals. They're not overly like in your face. I'm gonna like oversize or anything. Like your Hamilton props, prop tips, stuff like that right there. I will probably end up painting instead of using decals. I don't know. We'll see how they go on. But one thing I do not see is I do not see any other cockpit instrumentation decal, which that's a little bit discouraging, I gotta say. I'm not gonna lie, but it'll be all right. Yeah, I'd really take this off, but it'd take me 2 hands, and I'm scared I'll rip it and mess them up since they're taped, so I have to look at it through there. But the decals seem like a really good quality, typical water slide, of course. So there. Here's the instruction manual. Let me set this box to the side here. Let's see what we got here. There it is. Tells you, how to put the decals on and all that good stuff. Shows all your trees, everything, all that good stuff. Let's see what we got here. There's your cow. Film part. I'm calling that a film part. There's the decals. You can tell there's no other instrumentation. That kind of sucks. I bet there's aftermarket parts for this like crazy. I might even look at it at something like that. All right, here's the instructions. To me, it does a pretty good job on their instruction sheet. Here's what it's like to do these 30-second scale models. I mean, there's a lot more to them, so it's not just like on a 48th or even especially a 172nd. This would just be one piece you probably stick on there, I'm guessing. You know, I don't know. It's been a while since I put a 48 together. There might be more than this now. I don't know, but pretty straightforward. 2, 3, 4. Typically, you start out building interior. Probably get all this built. Looks like motor supports. Yeah, it's typical. See, there's that. That sits. The whole cockpit sits down on that. Bulkhead. Yeah, I'll probably go ahead and get a lot of this glued up and then paint the whole thing chromate. Reason being is with these engine mounts and stuff here, you really want to make sure you get all this glued up and dry before you paint it and it's all straight. And then I can always go back and paint it too. That's no big deal. Here's the engine detail. Yeah, it's going to build a nice engine. Again, they tell you how to, you know, you got your burnt iron and all that good stuff. Colors, the color charts are pretty good on these. Shows you the motor. Yeah, so you build this. So basically, I'm going to probably build all this and then paint it, or at least like the detail in here on the switches and everything. I'm going to go ahead and paint, but like all of this, I'm going to get it all painted and assembled before I paint anything in here. But the parts that I can't get to, I'll paint. But so yeah, you can see going in here. Oh wow, they got interesting. They've got like your batteries and stuff here. It's interesting they give you some of this, which is cool. I hate this when we covered up unless, let's see. Yeah, it sure is. It's gonna be covered up. Oh well. Some of that's, it's still neat though. Honestly, I'll probably take pictures of it whenever I get all this in before I put the fuse halves on. That way I can always go back and look at it later and say, hey, that's what it looks like. Anyway, you get your fuse together, put it aside, wings, thing bolts at the bottom. This looks like very straightforward. The instruction sheet's thick, but it's not that bad. There's your exhaust and stuff. Probably will go ahead and paint the motor before I glue it up too, because I can get in here and do all this. You can see some big pictures on this page, which means not many steps, but let's see what we got then. Okay, this is kind of interesting. So it looks like, yeah, so this would be the clear part, which is the cowl. These are your cowl flaps. So it looks like you're only going to be able to see just the engine right here, which I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. We'll see. I kind of wish that would be open in there, because if you go back over here and look at some of these other ones, you're going to have basically all of this in here that you're not even going to see now, because once you put these together, you're not going to see it. It's the only thing you're going to see. So technically speaking, you could build this and paint all this and just not paint none of this till you get up here, because it ain't going to be seen. But I am anyway, because like I said, I want pictures, so I am about stuff like that. Let's see what else we got here. All right, machine guns. Yeah, they go into, this is like the P-47. They stick in a tray, and then Climb up in here with your belts and stuff. So far, it's, you know, you got rockets. I'm not going to be using those. Mine's going to be a carrier based. I don't plan on using rockets. Flaps and ailerons. More other gun wings. Pretty sweet, I gotta say. I don't see anything in here so far about wing folding. The gear looks pretty cool. I always like to make sure you got good, strong gear. This is something also too. I always glue all your landing gear parts in place before you paint, because you want to make sure that you're not getting glue on any of your paint surfaces, because it won't adhere right. Even if you have to tape off and go back and spray, it's fine. There's elevator halves. All that good stuff. Right wing. All right, here we go. Opposite. So this is not really showing the wing folding. I don't think. Actually, yeah, it does. All right, cool. So you do have the option. You can make the wings foldable on this. I wonder, right, when I get here, I'm curious to see if this will actually glue in place or not, because if it does, if this does not have to be glued, and it doesn't say to glue it, it doesn't say not to glue it. This may just slide in your wing slide on that, and that way you can make it folded, or if you want them straight out, you just take this one out and put this one here in and make them flat, which would be pretty cool. That way, I would actually like that better than an actual folding mechanism in there, because that would actually break. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna like that if that's the case. Yeah, here's the card that goes with it. Honestly, guys, I'm not gonna be building that. I'll put it in a spare bin for stuff. So there's kind of what it looks like. I don't know. I may. It just depends. Would look kind of cool, but honestly, in the shelves where it's going, it would be at the back of the plane, and you wouldn't see the whole bunch. So, but anyway, that is it. That is the 1/32 scale Trumpeter F6F Hellcat. For those who have made it through the end of this video, I hope this unboxing helped you a little bit. If anybody's looking at this kit, I can't tell you if I recommend it or not yet. Overall impression is pretty good. The surface detail looks great. The only thing I'm not happy with is as of right now, out of the box, is that instrumentation decal. That's lacking a little bit, and there probably is, I'm sure there's some aftermarket stuff out there. It's even better. So, but anyway, that is it. Let me know what you guys think. If you like it or hate this video, it's fine. I will be getting back to some more RC stuff, so don't worry. Just don't really have any other planes to work on right now, but I will coming up. So in the meantime, we'll be building these plastic models. This will take me a lot longer than it will in RC. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Later.